Greetings and welcome to my World of Tanks video. I wanted to show you guys some special deals, and I want to explain these to you in case you're a newer player who doesn't understand some of this stuff. This will really help you make decisions on what you should and should not buy in the future. Alright, so I wanted to use the Hilder Commander because she looks fantastic. I have her in my stash of commanders. Just fantastic looking, but this was a great picture or image to have on the video. So what I'm going to do, I guess I'll show you a couple of the commanders, but the thing that I'm really concerned to show you are the tank boosters that are available. Right now there's big stashes of tank boosters, and I'm going to explain how you use them if you have them already, which you probably have some. You know, these things are picked up in cards if you buy cards to get your gold. That's one of the reasons why me and my friends buy cards if we want to get gold, because you're also going to get boosters essentially for free. So we're gold farmers. And the first rule of gold farming is never pay gold for something that is sold for silver. And probably the second rule is never pay gold for something that you can get for free, like from an op or some kind of promo, whatever. There are different ways you can get these boosters. They're all great in the proper context, and so I'm going to set the context for you so you'll know in the future, well, this looks like a really great deal on fill in the blank. Should I get it? I'm going to answer that question for you, or set you up to where you are going to be able to best answer it for yourself. That's the key. So now let's go check it out. Hilder, she's 3,300. I bought her in the Halloween season. Absolutely fantastic. You have these two other girls. This is Vasquez, and that other girl is Phantom of Felon. I don't know what that is, but whatever. So, you know, she's some kind of almost Assassin's Creed looking commander girl. The advantage of these is it's really just simply this. You saw the Grim Reaper and Hilder. The normal price for these type of 3D commanders, 3,300 gold apiece. All right, you buy these two girls, 2,300 apiece. You're saving 1,000 gold, and basically there's no difference. It's just cosmetic. So if you like the way these girls look, fantastic. They don't have anything different. They're not better or worse than any of the other characters like Hilder or Grim Reaper that you saw, or any other 3D commander. So it's just all personal preference, but it is a great deal because 2,300 for a 3D commander 3-star jackpot. They sell them for 3,300. So it is a terrific deal. Now let's look at the first one here. This is a good deal. This is one of the best deals there is on these. Now, it's in context. It's a great deal. But essentially speaking, I bought this one time. It's a pretty good deal. The thing is, I have a video that explains the intricacies of building commander training tanks. And if you have, you know, well, and in that there's I have three levels: gold, silver, and bronze. If you have a gold level combination for crew training, these are very good, because the way you use them is that when it's first win of the day, it has the red banner on top of your tank. That means it says 100%. If you win with that tank that day, the first one will be 100% bonus. And tank boosters stack. So you can take your 100% boost, 100% bonus, and add it to your regular, which becomes, it's called the daily double for a reason. Durr. Okay? It's double what you would normally get in that match. So the daily double is ×2. This is ×4. So if you run a ×4 booster on your first match, on your first win, now it could be your third or fourth game. You never know. It could be the first game, could be the fifth game. When you get the win, if you're running the ×4, you're going to get the ×2 and ×4, which is ×8. So the downside of this is if it takes you 5 games to run it, you got to run it every game. And so you can burn 5 of those things to get one big boost. And that's really the negative part, is that this is a, what is it, 40? 20. 20 of these guys for $8.50. So basically, what is that? That is 42.5 gold a piece. Kind of pricey. They sell them for 103 in the store. I mean, not in the store. You can just buy them. Let me show you. On your tanks, you hit the Y button if you're on Xbox. Cruise down here. ×4 Commander Booster, 103 gold. You've got to be out of your mind. Okay. Now, the real temptation, when you see the price here, the temptation of using these boosters is for people who don't pay attention and are suckers. They want to get this stuff done fast. It's like, look, dude. The smart way to do it, as I mentioned in my videos in detail, is to create your crew training vehicle, preferably using 3-star commanders. 2 is better than nothing. To create your commander training vehicle on a tank you like to play. And the reason I do that is, well, let me show you. If you do it on a tank you don't like to play, then it's a job. And then the boosters are more tempting because you're like, oh man, I don't want to run 30 missions of fill in the blank, whatever it is, okay? It's like me, my commander trainers are tanks that I'm good at, and I'm like, yeah, 30, okay, no problem, you know. So it's not a drudgery task. Oh, I gotta do that. I'm like, oh, man, I'm kicking butt, whatever. You know, it's so let me show you my 2 good ones. Well, two of my A's. All right, let's go here. Let's grab tier 2 and tier 3s. And you're like, man, those are awfully low tiers. That's right, on purpose. Tier 2 and Tier 3 will have the shortest match duration in general. So it's not uncommon for me to run 12 complete missions an hour, and that includes winning. I can run 20 if I use combat cars. I can run 20 to 25 missions an hour. Bing, bang, boom, long haul, like this, if I want to lose and die a lot. I have my friends have it, so it's like I got them. I goofed around with it. It's like, man, they're not good. They are really terrible. So if you didn't get the combat cars, you really didn't miss anything. They're lightweight. They use 50 caliber machine guns, so they don't penetrate hardly anything. That's just the reality. So let's go tier 2. Panzer. There we go. No, that's Panzer 2J. That's wrong. Panzer 38H. Okay, give you a quick rundown. This one, this is a 200% commander. And if you're wondering how that is, it's because, remember, these things stack. Let me show you. That commander, you see the Nazi zombie. He's 30% bonus. All right? Now, he's got quick learner. 10% bonus, that's 40% for the commander. The tank, this tank has a 50% bonus just for the tank of commanders. All right. I add the enhanced rations. It's 60% for the tank. 40% for the commander plus 60% for the tank equals 100%. So it's 100% bonus to the regular 100. The regular experience is 100%. So this is a double bonus tank. Watch, let me show you. And this is the key. Whoops, wrong button, stupid. I hit Y. I meant to hit X. All right, hit X. We go here. Now we hit Y. We're going to scroll down to the bottom. What does it say? Silver bonus 100 means it's just regular. There's no silver bonus. There's a 70% bonus for like operations or contracts. 50% bonus for commander. So, like I said, 40 for my commander, 60 for my tank. That's 100% bonus. So every game you play with this guy, the Panzer 38H, is a double bonus game. So if I would normally earn 1,000 experience in a match, in this tank, that 1,000 becomes 2,000. If it's the first win of the day, times 2, 4,000. If I'm running a 4 times booster, times 16. Jackpot. Okay, that's the dealio. So the Panzer 38H is a tremendous crew trainer, and to me it's the number one in the game because I can do anywhere from 8 to 12 matches an hour in that guy. My winning percentage is a ridiculous for this game. The winning percentage, the last I looked at, it was over 70%. Let's see if we can find it here. It's kind of hard. Let's do it this way. Tank tier, ascending. There we go. Tier 2, 38H. 38H stats, 75% win rate. You get more experience when you win. That's all I have to say for that. So this is a monster. Averages 1.94 kills a game. So this is a monster tank for commanders. So if you're considering buying those right here, it's a good deal if you have a high value Panzer 38H. Now for myself, this is the deal. It's 50-50. This is a good deal. I bought this before and made good use of it. But to tell you the truth, I decided, you know, instead of spending $850, I'm like, you know what? Just play the game, dummy. Just play the game. It takes care of itself. I'm not in any situation where I have a bunch of 1 and 2 skill commanders. Because every long haul, I'm pounding my Sexton artillery, which is that one I categorize as a silver crew trainer. The Panzer 38H is a gold. You know, it's literally, to me, you'll make more commander experience in the Panzer 38H per hour than any other tank. Now, there are tanks that are 75% commander experience bonus, and I thought those were awesome. And I saw those, they were tier 8 heavies. I'm like, dude, I don't want to play 10 and 11 minute matches for commander experience. What are you going to get? You're lucky to pull 6 matches an hour. It doesn't take a genius to go, well, 6 matches at 75% bonus is not as good as 12 matches of the tank itself. 50% bonus. The 50% bonus tank in 12 matches will make more than the 75% bonus will make in 6 matches. That's it. It's just that simple. It's not a question. Now, again, hey, maybe you love heavy tank tier 8s. then for you, those would be the most awesome tank, you could have. It's very subjective based upon what you enjoy. All right? What you enjoy and what you're good at. That's what you should do, is use those as your crew builders, because you're enjoying it. It's not a job, and that's the key. For me, this is a good deal. It's 50-50. I can take it or leave it. I'm going to show you the other ones. There's no definitive answer for any of these. Any of these are legitimately gettable. Well, I don't know. These are all the same. These are all ×5 vehicle. Let's look at this. It's really basic stuff. Now, ×5 vehicles are really good. Man, these guys charge a fortune for these dudes. I don't know what the average is. What this is, 25 for $37.50. That's not cool, man. So, what is this charging for each? This is charging 100, and that's $12.50. 100 and not 50. I don't think it's 150. It might be. Let me see. 1250 divided by, 150. It's 150 gold for each one of those ×5. No way to the Jose. Okay. I've had some of those, and they're great. I got them from whatever, cards, ops, boost, promo, whatever. Great things, but I would never buy them, ever. Too expensive. Those are useful. Again, they stack. Daily doubles, you're doing now, that's me. But then again, you see there is a reason, there is a place to use this where it's awesome. And that place is if you're going to do the chisel and or the machine contracts. They're super long, and the final stages of those 980,000 tank experience. That's, if you're going to do those one or both of those contracts, then you might want to stockpile these dudes, because that's a tremendous deal. Well, not a tremendous, it's a good deal if we go to the other ones, because there's so many. Oh man, the joke is we call it prison. My friend Armored Wraith graduated from Chisel Prison. I graduated from Tusk Prison. Our other friend Top, he's in Chisel Prison. He's got a few days. He's got he's got 4 days left, I think, of extended time. He can do it. He's going to have to buckle down and kick butt, because he's, it's tough. So those guys are super expensive. 100. They sell a pack of 100 of these things for 10,000. That is 100 gold for each one of those. Now, again, if you're going to do the chisel and or the machine, literally this 100 pack for 10,000 gold is actually a very good deal, because man, that thing is so long, it'll knock your socks off. With 2 and 3 times boosters, it does help. For myself, when I was doing Big Top, okay, the chisel final stage, 980,000 XP vehicle experience. On the Big Top, I did that was 280. I did that in like 3 or 4 days. I was doing like 75, 80,000 a day. It took about 3 or 4 hours. No big deal. But if you don't have the discipline to do 3 or 4 hours, and I had 2. I was using daily doubles, and I used some. I bled out all of my ×2 and ×3 vehicle boosters. So again, it would have helped if I had more, but it wasn't a big deal for that. But man, when you got almost 1 million, the thing is, those tanks are, tier 10 tanks are expensive. So that's the only time I would really recommend it. It's like, man, I'm going to do the chisel and the machine. I know two of my friends have done it, okay? And then they did it again for the rewards to get the cash, and like, dude, you're crazy. I am not touching that. But So that's really probably the only way I'd recommend buying those. Unless you have a lot of money and you don't care. I'm like, whatever, dude. Whatever floats your boat. Here's another one that's really good. 100 times 8 boosters. And they charge 12,000. That's 120 each. I'm like, dude, whatever. Times 8s are great, but I don't buy them. That's just me. You know, there's nothing that I do that would require spending money to do that for my commanders. Because here's the other story. Pardon me, my throat was dry. Here's the story that now I told you gold, silver, and bronze crew trainers. And those crew trainers can be used to bring your other guys higher. You know. So the Panzer 38H, again, man, it's a monster. You could really chop down the time. You could make a 9. Well, the 9 perk commander is very difficult to do. You know, it's like it's best. Well, you do whatever. Set it up for your own fun and enjoyment. I don't want to do that on a Panzer 38H, but whatever. Usually I get it. I get them up to about 6, and then I just stick them in the tank, play it, and it'll take care of itself. A 9 perk commander isn't that much better than a 6 perk commander. It's a little bit better, not a lot. So my philosophy is I'm not paying 120 gold for one of those cards, and if I did, I have to kick my own butt. It's terrible. I don't recommend those. Now, I like the idea of times 8. I like the idea of double bonus. I like a Panzer 38, 2 times bonus, double bonus is 4, and then times 8 is times 32. Yeah, I like that. But I'm not going to pay 120 for that. No way, Jose. I'll just play the games, man. I'll just play the matches. Get something you like to play, and it's not really work. Because here's the reason why. You buy the pack of those, and you have a terrible match. You're like, oh my God, dude, something happened. You fell off a bridge. Guy miracle shotted you. Whatever it is, you didn't score worth a diddly. You're going, I paid 120 gold for that? What am I, stupid? Well, I'm not going to say it, but you know the answer. All right, don't go for it. These are great, but again, in context. Right now, the gingerbread challenge is going on, and one of the random payoffs is 2 times 2 silver boosters. I can't speak right. I've got, about 30 of them. All free. I ain't paying for those. You think I'm stupid? Look at these. Let me show you. Here we go. What is this? Silver booster. I'm wrong. 35 times 2. And then I got promo ones, 1.5s. I'm almost out of those. And I got 28 1.25s. The solution to boosters for silver is this. You don't want to use silver boosters on a random tank. Hey, well, I'm going to play this. I'm going to pick a terrible tank, okay? Something that's just garbage. What is your favorite tank? Oh, I'm just kidding. Something that's just absolute trash. Well, here's a good example. Let's say you had a tier 1 tank, and by all standards, it would be a trashy tank. The thing is, it doesn't score any. You don't make any money off of it anyway. So, if you use the times 2, if you have times 2 boosters like this guy, let me show you what I use it on. I don't use them on just any tank. I use them on specific tanks, and I'm going to show you why. All right. Here's one that I did today. Well, the clock is already flipped for the. This is now another day, so it's back to double bonus. But watch this. What is the bonus? What is the silver bonus on this tank? 55%. This one makes a lot of money. Man, I mean, I don't even take pictures of it anymore. I think today in my daily double in the Armadillo was like 249,000. I'm a high scorer in this tank, which generates money. You double bonus that, what was like 124,500 because it was 249,000. Another one. This is a very good tank. The RDF LT. Whoops, wrong button, dummy. X. Let's see what the bonus is on this one. It's pretty good. This is a 160. But the tank doesn't score as well, as this other one. It scores well. The Armadillo scores for me better than the RDF LT. This one scores even more. It's the tank specifically plus its bonus. This one is also this one's only a 50% bonus. I swear I thought it was more than that, but it is a 25% commander bonus, which is awesome. So this one routinely scores in the 200,000 plus. So guess what? When I want to use silver boosters, I come to Cold War. I'd use the Armadillo and the TCM AGS, which is a light tank sniper. It's vicious. Now, I score really well in the Scorpion, but as a greenback regular tier, it doesn't have any bonus at all. So I don't waste those on these green ones. Only on certain premiums that are high bonus. I want to say the T-34-88, I think, is another one. That's pretty high. No, it was something else. I swear it's not that one. It can't be. It's got to be something different. This is 2s and 3s, idiot. Now let's look at this. There is a Soviet one that I have. my ISU 130 is a 50% bonus tank. I swear to you, I think this one is close. This is around a 50% bonus. This is a T-28. It's a 52 bonus. And I swear T-34-88 is good. But I don't think it's that great. Oh, actually, it's terrible. It's got a tank bonus of 50%, plus that's commander bonus of 20. I knew that part. Maybe it's this one. Heck, I don't remember. But one of these Soviet tanks has got a really good bonus. And 122 is pretty mediocre, actually. I can't remember what it is. That's not that. Well, like I said, I know that this guy, HMH, ISU 130. I didn't check this one. I got this tank yesterday in a card. Random bonus. 150. So there's 50% bonus. So that's what I do. Find your high bonus guys, 50% usually, or more. And it'll vary from tank to tank. So, special deals. Oops, not her. So, objectively, under certain circumstances, it's okay to get them, but they're super expensive. They don't even sell this 2x silver booster, in the Y button. It's not a store, but before you play your tank, they don't even sell the ×2 bonus. You can only buy it here or through ops or promos or whatever. I have 35 of those. I don't use them that often because it's not a big deal. And I certainly would never buy 100 of those for $93.50. That is the bargain price of 93.5 gold per silver boost. Because again, you had a bad game, You got 20,000 bonus, you're going to go, I paid 93 gold for this? No, I don't. So, are they great? Yes. Would I pay for them? No. You know, because I use the game to work for me. Play the tanks that have the higher silver boost. Go through your stuff, write it down, whatever it is. Play those, you know, play the ones that have a high silver boost that you score well in. For me, Armadillo is just ideal. The TCM AGS light tank sniper is another fantastic one. You know, so it's just, you gotta be smart. Find out what you're good at, stick with those, see what you can do to kind of slant the system in your favor. I don't buy boosters. They come when I buy cards for gold. Okay? So when we buy cards, we're buying it for the gold, for bonus tank prizes, however many, whatever we get. And then everything else, the tank boosters, we consider those as freebies. The silver, freebies. Anything else, days of premium, freebies. Okay? So that's the thing. You don't want to go, it's a special deal. How special is it? Now, everyone's different. Everything I've told you is absolutely true, but it does come, you know, from my perspective. There's certain things I do that you won't do, and vice versa. So some of these could be a great deal. Like I said, if I was doing Chisel and the machine, man, I'm thinking 10,000 is a lot of gold to spend for 100 boosters, but they'll be useful there because it's really tough. It's boring, man. It is so boring. Everyone I know, and those guys, they're not me. They're not, I don't care about medium tanks or whatever. They're good, solid medium tank players, and they like those, and they're bored out of their mind. That's all you really need to know. So it's going to depend. Everyone's slightly different. You might go, well, for me, ×5 vehicle booster is a good deal, or ×2 silver booster might be a good deal, or ×8 commander booster or ×4 might be a good deal for you. You know, the ×4s, they sell that pack for like $8.50. I bought it. It's really helpful. But in the end, I'm like, I can just do it myself. You know, I don't, you know, I bought the Iron Arnie because I don't buy stupid stuff like this. And that to me is stupid to buy those, okay? But that's to me. You might think it's a great deal for you, and that will be the case. And that's perfectly fine. You know, we don't have to agree on whether it is or isn't a great deal for you or for me. For me, I say no. If you do it using your brain, you're like, dude, this is a great deal for me. I'm like, dude, that's awesome. It's about giving you choices, do what you can do, and make of it what you can. It's not a 1 or 0. It's like, well, for me, I don't want this, but I can see the value of doing these under certain circumstances because everybody has a different situation, and that's fine. But I wanted to show this to you so you'd have an idea to look at this and go, just give you a different perspective and go, you know what, I was thinking about buying that. Now maybe I won't, or maybe you go, or actually now I'm going to buy more of those. That could be the case. You know, I would never buy those 100-pack ×5 vehicle boosters, but then I'm never going to do the Chisel or the machine. I have no desire. I really don't. I have a heavy tank tier 10, the one we got from the season, the Object 780. Okay, good. I don't need a machine. Screw that. I don't need the Chisel. I bought the Iron Arnie. I mean, it's a very fun tank to play. It'd be more fun if I was a better medium tank player. I'm an okay, above average medium tank player, but I'm not really great. If I was, it'd be even better. It was awesome when I played it today because he had some lines that are movie lines that are slightly altered for, you know, kind of trademark infringement deals. You know, I killed this guy and he's like, to be or not to be. not to be, which is from Last Action Hero, which is a very good line. The movie was but that line was a killer. And, you know, he had another one in there. You know, he's like, see you at the party, which is the line. The longer version is in the movie Total Recall. You know, when the guy, he kills the guy and he says his name. So, and he's like, this is not the end. There's another way. He goes, this is not the end. I'll be back. You know, it's different, but it's like, it's awesome because you know these are freaking killer. And I'm sure there's more than those 3 that I heard today. So it was very fun. I don't need a chisel. I have Iron Arnie. So, you know, hey, whatever. But for people, especially like teenagers who don't have the money to and haven't saved up gold from cards enough to buy it, you know, well, the chisel was great for them, but they're not going to buy this anyway because if they had whatever. So you get the drift. This is more really an adult kind of a thing, or if they got a gift card for their console store, fine, whatever. So that pretty much covers the special deals. Oh, every time I was talking about those commanders, if you haven't seen my video of how to get Panzer 38H, the most awesome commander trainer vehicle for free, I have it here. If you haven't seen it, send me a message and I'll help you get it, because that tank is awesome and it's totally free, no strings attached. You don't have to sign up for anything. It's just a free download. I'll show you where it is. Bing, bang, boom. You're going to get 38H and a T2 light. The only question is you need to make sure you have garage slots for them, because if you don't, it won't show up in your thing. And then when you buy garage slots, it still doesn't show up, and it's a glitch somehow that we're trying to find out how to unglitch it. Happened to this friend of mine. So I had no idea, because I've gotten tank refunds from cards. I don't buy garage slots. I have like 30 of them. I have something, it's close to 30. 29, 28, whatever it is. Right there. Vacant slots 33. I lied, it was more than 30. So the last time I saw the number was 28. I knew I'd gotten some more. I figured it had to be 30. I mean, when you have garage slots, you don't think about garage slots because they're just there. So that's the dealio, covering the special items you can buy. Commanders. Oh, let me show you in the commander tab up here. Go to the bottom, recruit a commander, which is also buy a commander. Holy moly, those dudes are on sale. I had no idea. I got him. I paid more. Got him season. Free for a season. I do not have her. Got him on a discount, half price. Wojtek, he growls. It's a bear. It's awesome. That is the chick in the 2-pack. The other chick is not in there for whatever reason. Fireman, I have 2 of him. Promos. No, I'm sorry. No, incorrect. The first time he showed up, I didn't have a 3-star commander, and my friend's like, hey, did you see the fireman? 3-star commander. He was there for like $12.50. And the other guy was like, no, I didn't see that. I go, me either. We all bought one. I didn't have one, so I needed one. And then I got one this year, Labor Day. Labor Day? Yeah, Labor Day. I do not have this guy. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool uniform. I was going to say costume, idiot. Now, moron. Like 2 weeks ago, I bought this guy. You buy bargains, okay? You get bargains and then you don't get bargains. And then, they come on sale. What are you going to do? It's fine. I'm not complaining. You catch a break and you don't catch a break. So, whenever I bought him, I needed a Russian commander. and he's awesome. You see on the back of his little pack there on his rear, he's got the after the Soviet Union flag, which is the modern Russian flag, the white, blue, and red. Now I'll tell you something that you should know is that don't ever buy a 2-star commander, and I'll tell you why. 2-star commander is 15% bonus. These 3 stars are 30% bonus. So you're spending gold to get an inferior version of something that you'd be much better off using a 3-star commander. For example, if you have the ultimate 38H, if you use a 3-star commander, it's a 100% bonus. If you use a 2-star commander, it's 15% plus 10, which is 25%, and then it's 60% for the tank, so it's 185% total. It's not terrible, but when you're working on the ninth skill, it's not good. It's like so you just don't make as much experience. I got the Sparky, the radio man right here. Him, I got him for free. Fine, I'm not complaining, but I'm not. I mean, I want this guy, this cavalry guy, and I want this Frenchie Claude. He'd be awesome in one of my French tanks, but I ain't buying 2-star commanders. Sorry, it ain't happening. This guy looks okay. This guy has a good, comic book look to him. It's like, okay, whatever. Nope. Nice looking. I mean, man, I put this in a British tank. She'd be a great commander. She would be another great commander to stick in a tank. I ain't paying for 2 stars, bro. You give me a 3-star version, I would buy it. That's just me. It's one of those things. It's just like sometimes you have the 3 options of a small, medium, and large, and the small is a cheap price. The medium is like kind of a in between, and the large is a better deal. So this is one of those cases where the 1 stars are silver priced. The 3 stars have the most experience bonus. So don't waste your time with 2 stars. Again, that's my analysis. If you differ, more power to you. I'm not here telling you what to do. I'm just giving you the benefit of my analysis. Sir, I don't like to waste money. And if I'm going to buy something, I'm going to buy the best of it there is, not the mediocre version. And to me, the 2 stars are the mediocre version. Buy the best there is, and you'll never complain. Because you're going to go, man, X years from now, you're going to go, man, that thing I bought that was the best of whatever it is, it's still awesome. There you go. So that covers basically all the stuff you need to know for special purchases. It lasted longer than I anticipated, but we covered everything and some bonus stuff as well. So hopefully you like this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, tell your friends. Check out my Christmas videos. There's some good cards there. I've got another one that's coming. Check out my video that I posted. Can you buy the Iron Arnie tank with a black 22 pack of cards? The answer was pretty awesome, and this tank might look familiar to you when you see that video. Okay, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but there's a lot of cool stuff in there. So thanks again for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.